You want me to go through the checklist?
Sure.
Okay. Well, we've got a little checklist here we'll go through and before we start. Now the engine has been run, so you'll notice the TOT is standing at about 250 degrees, and we'll have to get that down to 150 before we try and start. But the normal checklist would require us to check the anti-ice valve and the cabin heat to make sure they're off, because they steal air from the compressor, which could cause a hot start if you had one of those on. Go to the battery. Test our auto relight system to make sure it's working. Check our air cleaner, make sure it's not clogged, and that the clogged light works. Warning lights for all our chip detectors, low fuel, fuel filter, engine transmission, all that stuff. Set my clock for the run time. Make sure the fuel's on. Start pump engaged. This little check right here is to make sure that the engine warning system is working. Position lights on. Now we'll open the throttle wide open, bring it back to idle, and then shut it off. Okay, now because the engine's hot from being run previously, we'll have to motor the engine until we get it down to less than 150 before we introduce the fuel to keep from getting a hot start. So clear? You see the temperature lowering there. It's down to almost 150. We'll let the starter idle, and we'll re-engage the starter. Down below 150. Introduce the fuel. Watch the TOT gauge. Don't want it to go past the red line.